welcome to another video for the Graceful 40s Wellness channel. Brandy here. I am going to be making a leave-in conditioner today, and I've been playing around with wash and goes, and if you look closely, one side of my hair is more defined than the other. Maybe you can guess. Is it the left side or the right side? Which side is more defined? Anyway, the secret is one side I used honey just to test out. I used a honey leave-in to test out what would happen, and the other side I used okra water, and in the back I used flax gel. So like I'm just testing out what happens when you use different products. And so I thought, why not make a leave-in conditioner that features flax gel, flax and chia gel, which is a recipe that's posted on the channel. If you're interested, you can go check it out. It's already posted. And also add in the okra water. So those two combined, and honey and some shea butter to make it a true blue leave-in conditioner. So I am gonna use the 4 ingredients, and I have them here for us to do a very simple recipe. So I want you to follow along. If you want to see how this goes in a future video, I will show you the update on what it looks like to use the leave-in on my hair. So here we go. All right, so first up, I have 4 ounces of shea butter, and I have my double boiler method, which you've seen me do before in other videos. So I'm just gonna go put that right in there until it's melted down. And I'm gonna add in 1 tablespoon of the vegetable wax, and this is an emulsifier. So it's gonna combine all the liquid and oil ingredients together, so that way it's all creamy consistency going down. And here I have the combo of flax and aloe water. For my flax gel, I make a chamomile tea base instead of just plain water to give it a little extra oomph. So I took half a cup of that and half a cup of just okra water, and so that's what's here. And then I have honey, and I'm gonna add a half cup of honey into the water mixture, and then we'll have the oils, and then we'll combine it, and then we're gonna have a good time. So let's go. So first up, I'm gonna just add this to the pot. And that might be hard to do with this in my hand, so I'm just gonna set this here and try and capture really quick. Getting all the butter out. And shea butter is an amazing chapstick, so you can take whatever's left and just use it on your face or hands because it's so moisturizing and it makes your skin really soft. So now that I have all my shea pretty much in there, I'm going to put this back in the double boiler. And when I double boil on water, or with water, I always put a little mason jar lid underneath to protect the glass from being too close to the heat. So that way it's a slow melt without risking the integrity of my glassware. All right, so once this boils down, I will show you the next steps. Okay, it's kind of hard to like have these angles work out, but bear with me. So in the meantime, I have this flax and okra chia seed gel, and I'm just going to add the honey in there, and I'm going to put it in the pot to warm up, because if I can put it in the pot and have it warm up with the other mixture, then I am going to actually find it easier to combine the ingredients, because it's easier to combine ingredients when they're at a similar temperature to keep the consistency from jumping around. So I'm just going to add this until the honey dissolves to warm it up a little bit, and the butter is melting as well. So just putting this all in together now, letting it do its thing. Do a little stir, and I will have to stir it as it goes because the honey wants to separate because it's heavier. The density is heavier than the okra water and heavier than the flax gel, which is okay. That's sensible, reasonable, all good. So I'm just gonna scoot my shea over a little bit in the pot, drop another mason jar lid in there. Hey, just want to invite you to subscribe to the channel. And then just set this guy in there to heat. So there's that. And while I'm waiting, I also want to go ahead and just add that tablespoon of, actually 2 tablespoons, my bad. 2 tablespoons of the emulsifier, the vegetable wax. And it's called Plant Guru Pure Essential Oils Emulsifying Wax. I got this on Amazon. So now all the ingredients are pretty much accounted for, except for 2 ingredients that are pretty, one's optional, the other isn't, and I'll show you those in just a moment. Okay, so we've got our honey and okra flax combo, and we have our melted oils with the vegetable wax all done. So the way I've always done this, based on the initial journey into learning to make this kind of thing, is I've always, heard or researched and found that you want to mix the oil to the water specifically. So water in first, like so. And we're gonna mix it, and then we're gonna add the oil in slowly, and then we're gonna wait for it to reach consistency, and then we'll talk. So here we go. And I'm using a stick blender, which is super easy. So. Going in low setting. So I'm just gonna keep blending it for a good 5 minutes, just for being thorough. And then from there, we'll let it cool and add in our preservative and essential oils. Okay, so it's been a little bit of time. I think maybe 2 hours. And it's this beautiful consistency. So all we have left to do is add in some essential oils. So I'm gonna go with chamomile, because I love the way chamomile smells, and a little bit of sandalwood. So I'll add those in and then mix it. But I think it's good enough for me, and you can use whatever essential oil you like. I also sometimes like a little lavender, rosemary could be good. Eucalyptus, whichever. And that, my friends, is how you make leave-in. And I have this old container that's reusable, so I'm going to fill this and then put the rest that's left in a mason jar, and then I'll have some just on standby, because I don't have any containers for dispensing except for this guy. So I'll fill it up and then put the rest in a mason jar. Okay, so now I have some leave-in conditioner, and I personally like to use the kind with the little disc flip lids, because it keeps additional like air and debris and germs out. And it's just kind of more hygienic. So I find that my products have a longer shelf life with airtight kind of containers. And then I have the backup, so I should have enough for maybe a month or two. We'll see though, because my hair is growing. So hope you've enjoyed this tutorial, and I'll catch you in the next one.